What's up, MEGO fans? What's up, DC fans? What's up, Batgirl fans? That's right, we're bringing it to you live from M.I.B. Master Museum with a special request. That's right. The ladies want to see more female superheroes on the channel. Guys, you asked for it, ladies, you got it. Today's offering, Batgirl. Let's get in close here. This is a Kretzky card Batgirl. It's a reproduction from Figures Toy Company. An exact replica of the Batgirl that came out in the early 1970s from MEGO. That was produced by MEGO. She's on a Kretzky card here. Super collectible. Extremely popular. And when I found out that they would be making a Batgirl just like the one that MEGO produced decades ago, I had to have her. She's highly collectible because, let's check it out. There you go. Only 1,000 of this Kretzky card Batgirl was produced. And I have, as you can see, 487 of 1,000. That's right. Super duper collectible. Let's give you a little background history on Batgirl. She was created by Bill Finger and Sheldon Moldoff. And actually there's been several comic book Batgirls that's played the role. We'll give you a couple, or I should say, yeah, a couple. Betty Kane and Barbara Gordon. Betty Kane came first. She came in 1961, and Barbara Gordon, who we know from the 1966 Batman TV series, actually came a year later. She came in 1967. She debuted in 1967 on the show. And that was played by beautiful actress Yvonne Craig, who, to me as a kid growing up, was Batgirl. That was the Batgirl I knew growing up, and she was cool. And, you know, later on, there would be other renditions of the Batgirl role reprised. Probably from the Batman and Robin 1997 movie, where Alicia Silverstone reprised the role of Batgirl. She didn't do bad. She was a good Batgirl. She was a good Batgirl. But Yvonne Craig is, for the most part, on screen, she was Batgirl. And she had that element of coolness about her. Batgirl debuted, comic book wise, in Detectives Comics, if I'm getting this right, Detective Comics number 359, titled The $1 Million Debut of Batgirl, and that was January of 1967. So pretty cool. Let's turn her around here. Then we'll get in a closer look here. And then, as you can see, there will be a lot more female superheroes on the way. You have Wonder Woman, Supergirl, Mary Marvel, Harley Quinn. We all know how cool Harley Quinn is. The infamous Catwoman. And there's Batgirl. Let's turn it back around here. The card art is really nice on this figure. Let's get in close. Once again, like I said, removable cowl. The mask was not removable, but the cool part that I like about this figure is this helmet. Super cool. The hair, the emblem. You could actually, back in the day, her uniform, you could get it like this, screen printed, or with the actual stitched emblems and belt. It was like made into the outfit, which was pretty cool. Super rare though, very rare. Once again, collectability and just popularity wise and all that, this Kresge card Batgirl is off the charts. She's a collectible. She's not a toy, and I know a lot of people say, well, you know what, she's a toy. Figures Toy Company designed this particular figure, MEGO figure, with the mindset of it being a collectible. This is geared towards the collectors, you know, that grew up in the 70s and the 60s and that remember the TV shows. And so that, it's not that they're not trying to bridge the gap, but those are those are the generations that would remember this Batgirl and would want to buy her. And that's why it's set at such a low production run, only 1,000 produced of this figure. So once that's gone, that's it. Now, we talked about the $1 million debut of Batgirl. There is a variant that Figures Toy Company made with that first debut comic book of Batgirl, appearance of Batgirl in mind. And you know, we only do it one way here at M.I.B. Master Museum. So without further ado, here is the variant Batgirl. And you could, you know what, you could say she's a variant, but actually you will really have to call her the first, because she's the first comic book version. And as you can see, they took this drawing directly from the comic book along with the wording, the $1 million debut of Batgirl. And as you can see, there's some different quirks to her outfit. Obviously, to the helmet, you have the black paint there in the front. The mask is black. The black outfit, which is really super cool. The black boots. She came with an additional emblem, if that one came off, and just another show that, you know, this is a collectible. This is a collectible, and being in a clamshell casing, Figures Toy Company spared no expense on these figures. These figures are beautifully done, beautifully made. Let's get a close-up of our 2 stars. Beautifully done. This is called the First Appearance Collection. And here are all the back here, all the other first appearance figures that'll be we'll be doing reviews on down the road. Great card back here, just really nice artwork, and just kind of filling you in. Collect them all. That's what we will be doing here at M.I.B. Master Museum for you guys, just for you guys' entertainment. There's a great shot. The $1 million debut of Batgirl. We had to bring this one out because you can't have a finish if you don't have a start. And we thought about setting her out first, but Everybody remembers the MEGO Batgirl. Let's get in close. Give her some FaceTime here. The oven mitt gloves. Some people liked them, some people didn't. There are several more variations of MEGO Batgirls that Figures Toy Company is producing. And we'll be getting our hands on a few of those in the near future. But we really wanted to keep it as close to historically as correct as we could. And these two MEGO Batgirls really fit the bill, because this is how MEGO back in the early 70s produced her. Just let me get you a wide shot here. Two great figures. Both figures are still available at Figures Toy Company, at Emerald City Comics, you name it, and a few other places. Cotswold Collectibles have them, so you can run out and you can place those orders and definitely find Batgirl, the variant version and the MEGO version, original version, vintage version. So which one is your favorite? Leave me some comments at the bottom in the comment box underneath this video. If you got a favorite, if you like both of them, that's great too. I like both of them, but if I had to pick one, I would definitely be leaning more towards the original, the vintage. To me, she's super cool. Love her outfit, and I think a lot of it has historical value to it. Is the reason I like her. So no, my sister did not have this MEGO figure. She didn't have her, so I didn't know she existed until, you know, I was much older and was into collectibles. So I didn't even know the Batgirl MEGO figure existed. But now she's comfortably in our collection here at M.I.B. Master Museum. And like I said, she's for museum purposes only now at this stage. As you can see, they still have the shrink wrap on. I just wanted to pull them out of storage to do this nice video for you guys, fans of Batgirl, fans of vintage MEGOs. And with that being said, thanks for all the support. We'd like to thank our subscribers, our new subscribers. Welcome aboard. And once again, keep collecting.